And warmer weather means many Hoosiers are going outdoors and enjoying nature. April is in the heart of Morel mushroom season, and foragers have begun to search the forest floors for the edible fungi. Joining us now is Annie Corrigan. She's the host of WFIU's Earth Eats, and you spent the last week speaking with some of these mushroom hunters. Are there any out there? Are there any left to find?
Yes, there are, but here's the thing, Joe. Easy to identify morels, hard to spot them in the woods. It takes practice. So some things to know before you head out. They like damp soil. They like air temperatures in the 60s and 70s. And if you're going out there, look for ash trees and elm trees, especially dead trees. They like them, they like the dead trees. And collect mushrooms in a mesh bag so you can let the spores fall out of the bag, and hopefully you'll have a patch of mushrooms there next season.
So is this a good season compared to others? Because the weather has been rather wet.
All over the place, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what I've heard from foragers is that it's been a pretty normal season in that it's been completely unpredictable. Just think about the range of weather conditions we've had this month alone. What I've heard from people is that they're hoping that it's going to extend into early May. Think about the weather that we're getting this weekend. Could lead to some pretty good hunting conditions in the next couple days.
Why is this such a big deal? I never heard of this up in northern Indiana until I moved down here, and it just seems like that's all you hear about now.
I can't speak for people who love it, but why I love it is I love the hunt. I love going out into the woods, taking my time, and maybe hitting the jackpot. Really feels like winning the lottery when you find a patch.
And what about if you do find some, what are some of the ways to prepare them?
Classic is battered and deep fried. I like them with eggs and asparagus and a scramble. But before you cook, you got to clean them. Some people soak them in salt water. Others take a toothbrush to them to get the grit off. But here's another tip. Collect that water that you use to wash the morels. Take it outside, dump it at a base of a tree in your yard. Maybe you'll get a patch pop up next season, a couple seasons down the road. Who knows?
Is there anything else out there to look for if people are out looking for the mushroom?
That's a good question. You will likely be unsuccessful when you hunt for morels several times. So keep your eyes peeled for wild garlic mustard greens. They're an invasive species. They're edible. You can eat them raw or cooked. And you're going to be doing the environment a favor if you harvest them from the root, get the entire root system. They're good for the environment and good for you.
All right, thank you very much, Annie. That was great.
My pleasure.